guys, so today I am filming my Booktube-A-Thon wrap-up / experience and the rest of my August TBR. I'm sure most of you are curious, or you might not be, but I'm just going to say I did manage to finish 7 books, and seriously, so exciting. My sister, she pretends that she thinks I cheated. I don't think I cheated because like everyone does it, so I'm just like, but you'll see what I mean when I discuss later on. So first I'll discuss my experience with the whole Booktube-A-Thon. I did find it a bit stressful because like knowing that I had to read a book a day, and it was like holy crud, and by the time it was getting to like 4 o'clock I was just like, oh my god, am I gonna finish this? And it was just very stressful and very tiring. And my sister yesterday actually had to confiscate a book from me for half an hour because I said to her, hey Alex, is it bad for you if you read for too long in a row? And then she's just like, oh, probably. Why? And she's like, oh, my eyesight's going a little bit blurry, which does happen to me. Like, that's probably not normal, that's probably not a good thing. But it does happen to me, so I was kind of used to it. But I'm glad that she confiscated it. She actually locked me outside for half an hour. I'm not joking. She locked me outside in winter. Lovely sister. I didn't have any socks on. By the end of it, my feet were actually a little bit blue. Yeah. But overall, I really did enjoy doing this because I just feel great that I read so many books, because I read 3 last month, and so it's kind of just great that I have been able to finish 7 books. Well, kinda, like, I forgot what I'm saying, but yeah, kinda, yeah, you'll see what I'm saying. Would I do this again? Yes, next year I'll probably do it again. Wait, will I? I'll be in university next year. We'll see if I'll do it again next year, and let's hope I'm still on YouTube by then. Yeah, I think that's it, and now we'll get into the wrap-up and then the rest of August TBR. Oh my god, a bird just flew past my window. Whew. So, this book is about, I can't even remember her name. Oh, well, it's about 2 women who are in love with a man who is in exile, and he's a bit of a dog. He's a bit of like a player and all that. And this is actually set in, oh god, I'm hopeless. This is set in Japan, and it's like in an imperial palace, and it's kind of like, yeah, I'd say it's like further back and all that. Like, yeah, I'm not making any sense. Yeah, but it's about her, and the girl's a bit crazy, and it's kind of a diary / a letter kind of thing. So it's like her retelling the story, and you really don't know in the end actually what has happened. And my favorite part of this book was the start. It just started off amazingly. Like, the first paragraph was like saying, before you read this book, this is not a book that you hold in your hands. These black lines are not words, they're lies. It's a house of lies. And it was really cool. And I liked how there was like a little bit of a summary from someone else's perspective. But I did give this book a 2 out of 5 because it wasn't my cup of tea. It wasn't like something that I'd want to really read. I'm glad I read it because it's a different type of book for me to read, so I'm glad I did try and expand and just see what was out there, and I just found out I didn't really like this book, but it was really cool in the term of that it was different. The second book I read was Secrets and Shadows by Mary Nixon. This covered the challenge for read the book that you last obtained, the book that you were last given or brought. I always forget. I was given this to me by my Nara, my grandmother, and I gave this book a 2 out of 5 stars because again, it just wasn't my cup of tea, like, and I will not tell my grandmother that because I don't want her to get upset. But I probably cheated a little bit on this book because I didn't really read every single word. I kind of was just like skimming it because I was seriously just so bored with it and was not invested in the characters. I really didn't give a flying hoots about them. Like in the first section, I cared about one of the characters, or not cared, but like I was interested in one of the characters, and then through the end I was interested in another one, and that was the story that I was paying attention to. But it was just like, I think because it had so many perspectives that it just didn't interest me. Oh, this book is essentially with 3 different girls' perspectives. There's Isabel, I've forgotten the names, Louisa and Marnie, and Louisa and Marnie are going to a creative writing course, or like a writing course, and that bit interested me, and it was really cool like seeing how some of the characters did develop throughout this. But again, it just didn't toot my home. I don't think that's the right saying. Yeah, but some of you might like it. I don't know whose people's tastes are, but yeah, so 2 out of 5 stars for this one, unfortunately. On the third day, I read Incarnate by Jodi Meadows. This I borrowed from my sister, and she currently doesn't know that I have it with me. Again, I kind of just stole it from her room while she's away. What did this cover again? Oh, a book you really want to read, and this also covered a 2015 Reading Goals Challenge, read a book based on its cover. I've been, as I had said in like my TBR for the Booktube-A-Thon, I had been told what this book is about, but I forgot. As soon as I started reading it, I remembered again. It's about a girl, okay, so the characters live in a world where everyone is reincarnated. But for some reason, when Anna, the main character, is born, they think that she's supposed to be Sienna, but Sienna just gets lost and she's gone forever, and basically everyone hates her because they think they took her place, because these people have lived together for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, so they're kind of pissed at her for not being Sienna instead of being Anna. So that's like the basis of the story. She meets a guy and he's like not judgmental of her not being Sienna, so that's really it. I did like this book. I'm gonna read the rest of the series because my sister wants me to, but I think I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. So I liked it, but just nothing that like was just was amazing. It wasn't anything amazing. That's my opinion. You might have loved it if you've read this, but yeah, just not my opinion. Sorry if I'm touching my back. Ow, I have a pain there. So on Thursday and Friday I had school, which went for the entire day from 9 until whenever I got home, and so obviously I had to get up early as well, so I didn't read a full book in either of those days, and I didn't read a book combined those days. So over 3 days, over Thursday, Friday and Saturday, I read Pure by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is the second book in the Covenant series. I did a horrible job in explaining it with the TBR. The Covenant series is about, again they live in a world where it's kind of like Greek mythology a little bit. So the demigods have had children, and these children are called Pures, and then some of the Pures have had children with mortals, and then these children are called the Half-Bloods. So it's about where the Pures think they're higher than the Half-Bloods, and the Pures and Halves are banned from being together, or else the half will get either put into servitude or be killed. Servitude is basically being enslaved, and they get inserted with this elixir to basically just be drugged out and not aware of their surroundings. They only have 3 options for their future, which is go into servitude, become a guard, or become a sentinel. The sentinels kill demons. Now these demons are addicted to ether, which runs in the pures and half-bloods bloods. I think it runs a little bit in mortals, only like a little bit, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so that happens, and they live in an awful world. And this and sorry, I'm out of breath, I'm talking too much. The series is set in Alexandria's perspective, and she's a half-blood, and there's like forbidden romance, and it's like, I'm not into forbidden romance, but this one's pretty cute, and it's a little bit of a love triangle, but you can just tell who she's going to end up with. And yeah, so that was read over 3 days, which is a bit, and I'm pretty sure 4 or 5 out of this, I actually haven't given it a rating yet. 4 or 5. I loved it. I love the series. It's just like, yeah, it's like rereading Vampire Academy for me, but it's still different, which is good. So my phone just went off. This also covered the challenge for read a book with blue on its cover. Forgot to mention that. So the next book I read was Peter Pan, by a pop-up adaptation of J.M. Barrie's original tale by Robert Sabuda. So it is a pop-up, it's beautiful. This covered the challenge read a book that is someone else's favourite. This is Briar's favourite book. No fault in it, obviously, because it's Peter Pan. Nobody's allowed to fault Peter Pan, and I loved it because I love pop-ups. And this is like the thing that my sister was like, oh, that's cheating, and everyone was going to me, Claudia, you're such a good reader, why would you read pop-up books, that's like cheating for you. And I'm just like, do you know how stressful it is to read 7 whole novels in 7 days? I read Peter Pan on Saturday night as well, and then on Sunday I picked up Deity, the 3rd Covenant novel, and in this book I became so passionate and hated a character so much. Like, I need you guys to read this, so because you'll know which character to hate on, like, you'll know. And it's just, oh my god, I was just repulsed, and like was just like and like actually felt like I was Alexandria. Good on you, Jennifer L. Armentrout, for making me think that I was like Alexandria, and I was actually like, no. This was the book that my sister had to take away from me because my eyes were blurring. Again, loved it, hated one of the characters so much. I'm still so passionate about that. I can't handle it. This was just a book to cover the 7 book challenges, so yeah. Then the last book I read, which I just realised is by Robert Sabuda as well, because it's a pop-up edition. It's Beauty and the Beast, and I read this book without letting it go because it's a pop-up, so how would you let that go? Seriously, just beautiful. I've read this book multiple times, but I was just like, I'm not going to finish 7 books. And then Briar was just like, why don't you just read your Beauty and the Beast? And I was just like, you're a genius. You are a literal genius. Like, how did I not think of that? Beautiful. I can't believe this is by the same person. Technically, I did the... I forgot what I was saying then. Hold it on. What was I just saying? Oh, technically this one and Peter Pan could go with the blue for the cover thing. Yeah, so... I just stop rambling now. So that's it for the wrap up portion of the video, and now I'll just quickly go through what I plan to read in the rest of the weeks of August. So I plan on finishing The Death Cure by James Dashner because the Booktube-A-Thon started while I was reading this, so I had to put it down because it didn't really go for any of the things, and I know that I wouldn't be able to read this in a day. After that, I plan to read the rest of the Covenant series, which is Apollyon, Sentinel, and Elixir, which is just like a little novella, and I don't know how this series is gonna end, and I'm just like, oh my god, how are you gonna end? And I'm just like, oh, I just realized it's gonna end. Oh, that makes me sad. So that is what I plan to read, and the rest, let's see if I can get to more than that, but I might want to be taking a little, like a day break from reading because of the utter stress from the Booktube-A-Thon. But yeah, that's it for my video today, guys. Please leave down below videos ideas for me, because I'm really struggling to think of one to be put up next week, because I do 2 videos a week, and honestly I don't even know how I've managed to do that so far. But please leave down video ideas for me so that I can film more videos, and so I can just, yeah, I have one video planned for next week, and 1 and 2 for this week already, because this, you're watching 1 right now, and I kind of have an idea, but I've actually already forgotten it. Oh wait, no, I just remembered it. I'm going to stop rambling now and let you go. So please like, comment down video ideas, and please subscribe. Yeah, I'll see you on Saturday, guys. Bye. Oh my god, that was high pitched. See you guys.